Myself, I am R.BHUSHAN. Welcome to ASG IAS, the one of the best institute for IAS preparation. Believe in quality, commitment, and success. Here we are going to discuss about the mains questions of GS of history 2001. The mains question of GS 2001. The question is, I will repeat at least 2 times. How did the movement for the liberation of women, how did the movement for the liberation of women receive a great stimulus from the rise and growth of the nationalist movement in India? Once again, I am repeating. How did the movement for the liberation of women receive a great stimulus from the rise and growth of nationalist movement in India? This question has been asked in 150 words of 15 marks. So it's very important that what I'm going to suggest to you regarding history. This question has been asked in 2001. First of all, we will discuss about the what is the condition of women during Indian national movement. What was the strategy in Indian national movement since very early period, since the inception of Congress? And third is liberation of women and their contribution. So what is the contribution of women throughout the Indian national movement? If you talk about after 1857, Rani Lakshmi Bai, Begum Hazrat Mahal, but this is the before 1885, since the inception of the Congress, Sarojini Naidu, Annie Besant, and many other leaders, right? So the national movement played a great role in women liberation in phases, in all the three phases. Three phases are there. In the starting, the form of movement was intellectual reforms, upliftment of society through the socio-religious reform. Raja Ram Mohan Rai, Dayanand Saraswati, Annie Besant, they played a dynamic role for the upliftment of women. In this phase, the socio-religious movement where Raja Ram Mohan Rai, Dayanand Saraswati, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, D.K. Karve, Annie Besant were propagating widow remarriage, female education, right to inheritance of women in paternal property, abolition of child marriage system, polygamy, and many others. In Muslim society, Aligarh movement, founder Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. Aligarh movement played a dynamic role. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan led reforms to remove burqa. Not only this thing, teen talaq, that is 3 talaqs, talaq. Now it had been eradicated from the Indian constitution just now. Burqa and polygamy, besides preaching female education. When these movements lifted women's position in society, the phases of national movement through political agendas came to dominate. These leaders actively opposed British rule, as people had awakened by this time to some extent. Under Mahatma Gandhi, mainly rural India's spirit saw its zenith, of which a great part was from women. Mahatma Gandhi demanded and had active participation of women in the civil disobedience movement, non-cooperation movement, which brought women to open world. Well, the women now going to come on the open world, the women are going to come public. Women also started campaigning, widening their field from all houses to enlarge boundaries of Indian political freedom movement. This participation gave them chance to liberalize themselves for the growth and development. I will tell you about Sarojini Naidu, Annie Besant, Usha Mehta. She played a major role in Quit India movement. So this is about the answer of this question. The question, once again I am repeating, how did the movement for the liberation of women receive a great stimulus from the rise and growth of nationalist movement in India? This question has been asked in 2001. Thank you so much. Please share, subscribe and like.